What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. I am your cook, Spinelli. Yes, I am the self-proclaimed wing king and the prince and ruler of all lemon pepper wings. Now, if you want to learn how to make the best lemon pepper wings on the planet, click that link above, man. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, you've seen the thumbnail, you read the title. I'm going to show you guys how to make jalapeno lemon pepper wings. Yes, delicious. I already know your mouth is watery, your stomach is rumbling. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, guys, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. So let me tell you what we have here. Right here, I have some lemon, some jalapenos. We're going to use some Publix green wise chicken with this particular recipe. We got some crushed red pepper flakes. We have roasted garlic powder. Now, you can use regular garlic powder. I didn't have any in my cabinet. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I had some of this roasted garlic powder, so I want to use that. I have some salt. We're going to use a little of that honey, jalapeno, some jalapeno powder. So you want to make sure you get some ground jalapeno powder, onion powder, some regular black pepper, and the star of the show, guys, this jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning. Now, guys, you definitely want to have this in your cabinets. This is some good stuff, okay? So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients and cut and clean our chicken. So I'm gonna let you guys know what we got right now. So again, I have my chicken pieces here. This is about 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken. Right here, I have a 1/3 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Right here, I have a tablespoon of lemon zest, half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, a teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of garlic, roasted garlic powder, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of jalapeno powder, one jalapeno chopped finely, one chopped jalapeno. I have a tablespoon of that jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning, and here I have a teaspoon of onion powder. All right, so here are the ingredients all measured out, so let's go ahead and continue. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is prepare our chicken for marination. So I'm going to take our lemon juice, I'll just put that inside there. Next, let's grab our lemon zest, our jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning, some pepper. We're going to take our diced jalapenos, our salt, and our jalapeno powder. And guys, what we're going to do right now, we're just going to give this a good mix like this. I know you ask yourself, why did you use jalapeno powder and ground black pepper when you have the jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning? And the reason is because it adds more flavor. That's why. You get it? Remember, we're here for flavor. Nothing else. We got to get flavor. That's why we cook. We cook for flavor. So I've already mixed this well. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to get these bad babies in a Ziploc bag like this. Exactly like that. And we're going to let the air out of it. And we're going to let these bad babies sit and marinate. You can let them sit and marinate for a minimum of 6 hours to overnight. So I'll determine how long I'm gonna let it marinate for, probably for about 6 to 8 hours for me. And then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so now 24 hours later, I did let them stay in there overnight. And so this is what they look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove them from our marinade. And I'm just gonna place them here on this cutting board. I can smell the jalapeno. Of course, you know that lemon flavor is there, but most important, you want that jalapeno flavor, because that combined with that lemon, oh man, gives it an amazing flavor. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now, so I'm gonna take some napkins, and what we're gonna do is we're going to, pat these dry. And this is an important step. You really wanna pat these bad babies dry. because you don't want to put your wings in the oven with all this moisture in it like that. It won't cook well, it won't crisp like it should. So you want to make sure you pat them dry. And once we pat them dry, we're going to go the extra step in making sure they're dry, because again, you don't want any moisture in your wings. Well, I won't say you want any, but you want as much moisture taken out of your wings when you put them in the oven. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to stick them back in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna leave them in there for about 30 minutes, and that's gonna draw out some additional moisture. And once we pull them out of there, we're gonna be good to go. All right, so guys, I'll see you in 30 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and prepare our pan for baking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this cooking spray our grates. I've already laced or lined our baking sheet with aluminum foil. All this is easy cleanup and keeps your chicken from sticking to the pan. So this is what we have. Let's move on to the next step. All right, guys, so I've already removed my chicken pieces from the refrigerator 30 minutes later. So we're gonna start the seasoning process. So I'm gonna start right here. What I have a tablespoon of that jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning. So we're just gonna sprinkle that on here like that, just a tablespoon. I have a half a teaspoon of salt, just a little salt. You can omit this if you want to, but I like to add a little salt to it. Although the jalapeno lemon pepper has some salt in it, but it doesn't have the right amount of proportion for me. So I like to add just a little bit more salt into it, just to give it a little bit more flavor. You can omit that if you don't want salt in your food. Right here, I have a tablespoon of that lemon zest. So we're gonna sprinkle some of that over there too, just like that. And what I have here, I have a tablespoon of minced jalapeno. So what I did is I just took a jalapeno and I grated it like that to kind of make it this little, I guess what kind of consistency, maybe like a slush consistency. And what we're gonna do, and that's gonna add some flavor too, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. And again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to stay in the mind frame of jalapeno lemon pepper, making sure we bring out that flavor. Now, we just don't go and just bake our wings and then add some of that jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning on it. That's just wings with jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning. Those are not jalapeno lemon pepper wings. These are jalapeno lemon pepper wings, because what we did marinate them in lemon juice with some jalapeno powder, some pepper, and also some diced chopped jalapeno. So we marinated in that, then we brought it back out. We're gonna add some additional jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning along with some minced jalapeno and some lemon zest. Now we got that flavor in there. So now we're going to add these bad babies into our oven. So let me bring my pan back over here. And I'm gonna start adding our chicken pieces, skin side down, about 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. All right, so I've already preheated our oven to 400 degrees. I'm gonna let these bad babies cook for about 45 to 50 minutes, turn them over midway through the process to allow them to finish cooking on the other side. So let's go ahead and get them in there, guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to start preparing our jalapeno lemon pepper sauce. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1/3 cup of butter, and we're gonna let this start to melt. As it starts to melt, we're gonna add 1/3 cup of fresh lemon juice. Right here, I have a 1/2 of jalapeno diced, some onion powder. This is 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of that roasted garlic powder. Of course, our jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning, some chili flakes. You can omit the chili flakes if you want, but I want to bring out a little of that heat. And I got some honey. This is 2 tablespoons of honey. And the reason I'm using this is to dial back some of the heat. I know you're saying, well, why would you put chili flakes if you want to dial back some of the heat? Because the chili flakes add some additional flavor, but we don't want it to be that spicy. We want to be able to taste the jalapeno and lemon flavor without overpowering it with the spice. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that the butter melt all the way. Maybe bring it up to temperature, maybe to a slight boil. You don't want it to start boiling because you don't want to burn your honey, but to a slight boil once it's all melted. Then we're going to turn it down and we're gonna allow it to simmer for about 7 to 10 minutes on low heat. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn that down. All right, and we're just gonna allow this to simmer, and the remainder of the butter is just gonna melt on its own at this low heat, and we're gonna let this cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. All right, guys, so now we are about 10 minutes in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna remove this from the heat, and we're going to pour this in a empty dish. And what we're gonna do, guys, once the chicken pieces are done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna baste them in this sauce, stick them back in there for about 1 to 2 minutes, kind of let the sauce cook into it. Turn it over, do the same thing for the other side, baste it, stick it back in there for about 1 or 2 minutes. Then we're gonna pull them out. All right, I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, guys, so we're 45 minutes out of the oven right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to baste the chicken pieces with our Jalapeno Lemon Pepper Seasoning, and we're gonna put them back in there for about 1 to 2 minutes. Let this cook into it. We're gonna turn it over after those 1 or 2 minutes, and we're going to do the other side. I'm not gonna show you when I turn them over. Just know, put them back in there for about 1 to 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, depends on how crispy you want them. Then you're gonna flip them over, baste the other side, leave them in there for an additional 1 or 2 minutes or 1 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna pull them out. Now, guys, if you don't like them extra crispy, you don't have to keep them in there that long. You can just baste them right here and get to work right now. I like mine a little bit crispy, so I'm going to leave them in there a little bit longer. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we're fresh out of the oven for that last 4 to 6 minutes when we basted it on one side, put it back in for 1 to 3 minutes, and basted it on the other side and put it back in for 1 to 3 minutes. So this is what we have right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these bad babies here to a bowl. And guys, right now what you can do, you can, go ahead, plate these babies up, eat them like they are. But with me, I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce to them, give them a little bit more flavor. You know me, I'm flavor in every process. We're doing flavor. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take our sauce. I don't wanna put too much on it because I don't wanna soften it up, but just put just a little to just kind of coat the wings just a little bit. And right here, we're just gonna give it a little turn like that. Just a little turn, get it all combined like that. All right, so this is what we have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these plated up, and I'll be right back. And there you have it, guys. Jalapeno lemon pepper wings. You probably think it couldn't be done, but I've done it. Take a look at this, guys. Lemon pepper, which I'm the prince of lemon pepper wings, along with jalapeno. You combine those two flavors, and this is what you get. An amazing, amazing flavor, guys. You have to check it out. So if you need the ingredients, they're all in the video description below, guys. I put that, the measurements, everything's in the video description below. If you need the items, don't forget to check them out on Amazon. The links are in the video description below. Also, if you see that applaud button right under the video, click that applaud button. Let your boy Spinelli know how much you enjoyed this video. And if it's your first time here and you love great wing recipes, easy appetizer recipes, consider subscribing. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy the content. Man, but take a look at these lemon pepper wings, man. Jalapeno lemon pepper wings. Let me be more specific. And guys, once again, you want some of this jalapeno lemon pepper seasoning. But before I go, guys, I'm going to check out one of these wings. I'm going to take that bad baby there because I know you want to know how they taste. When I say that these babies are right on time, perfect, guys, perfect. They're not spicy, but you can taste the lemon pepper in the meat. When I say you could taste the lemon pepper seasoning, you could taste a bit of that jalapeno. Oh man, this is delicious. I'm telling you, I gotta get me another one. This one here, look at that one. I don't want to even bite it, so I'm just gonna break it off a little bit so you guys can see what we're working with. Look at that. I'm just gonna break it off for you. This is excellent. And until then, guys, I'm your cook, Spinelli. This is All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace.